Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, hello. Good day. This is January 29th, 2025, the end of January, and we decided to um, make this oracle reading what messages we're going to get from the oracle keepers of the light. So, really happy to be sharing with you guys. It's my second video in English. My native language is Spanish, but we'll doing we'll be doing also videos in English. All right. So let's take a see what cards this oracle are gonna give us. So really excited. How are you guys doing? I'm in Mexico City. I will be doing oracle readings, Akashic reading as well, and also healings with the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, other cosmic beings, of course, Yeshua, and we do that through WhatsApp or usually Zoom because I record the session and they can do this session again. Um, well, it comes with an additional cost to have the recording, but yes, it can be done as well. And well, so happy to be here. Um, Time is flying, and we have a beautiful and opportunity right now for us to ascend with the physical body. So it is awesome that we can ascend through the physical body, not wait until we die, you know? So it is a blessing. And really excited for this times. All right, so let's see what are the cards that hold the messages for this beautiful oracle keepers of the light. Hmm. I'm number 7, so I'll just count 7, 7, 7. 7. Today I'm going to start reading I have a book that I want to share. I'm pretty sure you're aware of this book called well, give me one moment. Mhm. Joseph Murphy, you know the guy. So I'm gonna be reading his book, all right, starting today. Okay, I'll be reading that book so you can have an idea, another way, another method, so you can manifest your dreams. Before I start this reading, I just want to share that. Um, by the way, I recommend Sal Rochelle website. He has an amazing book that I'm reading right now, and it's called Soul Integration. It's an amazing, amazing book. It talks about basically the soul's history, of what happened, how we split through the Godhead, and all the different dimensions and density levels. So it is a very, very powerful book. It's a healing book because it can definitely, it has the energy and vibration of the founders, his higher self, the Arcturians, and other spiritual guides. I deeply recommend that book. If you can't get it physically, you can also purchase through the PDF. And so, talking about the healing, you know, um, healing processes, the majority of the healings do not take 100% effective or not effective enough because we need to do a soul integration. That is what I'm learning right now about that technique. It's not so common. I would say perhaps theta healing and access consciousness and of course soul integration healings. There's another healer out there. It's called Gaia, and I know that I will be doing that healing modality this year. Um, because it's important to gather the different fragments of the soul that are split. I mean, you in a way you cannot split the soul, but it's just like a little bit of fragments of our soul that is in the past. It can be in the present, or it can be in the future, or it can be connected, of course, in any of those timelines and stay there. Some traumatic experiences that we encounter, that could be a soul fragmentation that is there, in the past. So, in order to have a successful healing, and the founders said that, and the Arcturians said that, is that we need to do the soul integration because you're not going to be complete and whole and sovereign and empowered until you do have all of your soul fragments. So it's really, really important. Anyway, going back about the Joseph Murphy book, it's like a Bible. I've never seen a book that big talking about the mind and subconscious and the different uses that you can do with the different techniques that he shares, or in different ways in life that you can use your mind, and through the law of attraction, of course, through the law of focus, projection, your intention, your will, you can definitely manifest anything. So, just one last thing before I start the reading, I would say if you want to manifest something, manifest your full sovereign body and connection within self. So you can move easily, you can move with grace, and what's the use of having um a lot of money, if you have traumas, if you have unhealthy relationships, if you have wounds, emotional wounds, or physical traumas, you won't manifest it, because your vibration is going to be so low that you're going to manifest whatever you are in your present moment time. Just as a side story, um, once I manifested this girlfriend, and I thought like, oh yeah, I want to have a really good sexual compatibility with this woman, and also in this spiritual scenario. Of course, the universe, or through the law of attraction, manifested the exact woman that needed come into my life, and it was at that vibration specifically, the way I was at that moment. So she wasn't definitely more spiritual. It was just like pseudo or pseudo. How do you pronounce it? Pseudo spiritual, you know, and yeah, and just sharing like I never had so much sex in my life. Just in that 6 month period, it was basically very carnal. It was many. This was many, many years ago, and back in 2011, actually. So I then I noticed, and then I knew that Well, the universe is not going to give me something that I am ready for, Okay, asking it is given. You're going to have that relationship, but it's going to be um, in the same vibration you are, the same frequency. So, of course, there's learning. Of course, I ended that relationship, and it was so fun. I mean, it was fun in a way, and it was just a good experience. All right, let's start with this for the day of um, January 29th of this first year, sorry, of this first month of 2025. Bridget, inner strength. Okay, Bridget, inner strength. Okay, and it says move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Hoorah. So let's read this message of the goddess Bridget. Okay, so it says about Bridget is a Celtic goddess of Ireland who is closely associated with fire and the time of spring. She is the twin flame of Cernunnos. She was so well loved by the Celtic people that when Christianity came to Ireland, she was adopted as a saint of holy wells and other holy places. She is a powerful figure who can help us channel our energy into something that is important for our growth. And as she herself has lasted through the ages, she adds longevity to our journey so that we can reach a deep state of wholeness. You can call on her to bring her sacred flames to burn away anything that's not serving you, to bless any new projects you have in mind, and for support with fertility. Extended message. Your spiritual fire is growing within. Recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think. You have come a long way since you began this journey. There is a powerful force within you, and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire those around you to do the same. Be aware of new projects, opportunities, and fertile ideas that can grow into something larger than you may imagine. Call on the fiery goddess Bridget to light the way ahead. Great message. I deeply resonated in my life. There are no coincidences. We definitely pop up or get the cards that are guided from my higher self, my intuition. So very precise to my current process. So the second card for Thursday, January 30th, tomorrow. Paul the Venetian. Got it. Experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Okay. And it is done. Oh my God. Sorry about that. All right. So, about Paul the Venetian is said to be the ascended form of Paolo Veronese, a famous artist of the Italian Renaissance. The Venetian refers to the fact that he was connected to Venice, Italy. It is believed that on his passing in 1588, He had the opportunity to help humanity by sharing his lifelong wisdom. He is the keeper of the light who helps us accept our talents and hone our skills so that we can share the beauty of our soul with the world. He brings waves of good energy, grace, and encouragement, and works with all artists, musicians, designers, and anyone else who needs support in channeling their talents. Extended message. Whatever creative ideas you are having at this time, they are inspired by the divine. Paul the Venetian is here to help you channel your gifts. You may have felt blocked or held back in the past, but now it's time to recognize how talented you really are. Follow your bliss and share your grace. Your creativity is a gift to the world, and as you share it with all those around you, you make space in your heart for goodness to enter. Recognize your gifts today and express your creative self in a way that suits you. And so it is. All right. This was for uh, tomorrow, Thursday, the 30th. Going for the last card, Green Tara, Supreme Protection. This is the third card of Keepers of the Light, Green Tara. Okay. This is going to be for the last day of January, and this month flew like a lightning rod. And the rest of the months will continue to move fast. We are moving so fast in this time of ascension, and but it is a blessing. It is a blessing to be in this incarnation. Hopefully, when we manage and we do our inner work, this will be our last incarnation. If not, we will continue to be in other levels of similar reality as a 3D um, environment. It is said that people will have the opportunity to ascend using our bodies. And if people do not want to ascend to work because it's very tough to check the dark parts of yourself, your shadow self, or your um, um, what's it called, the dark night of the soul, and it's too hard and you don't make it. It's all right. You have all the time, you know. So it is said that we might be in another planet in a 3D environment, or perhaps in another dimension, but it's going to be a 3D dimension, so they can continue, or we can continue to evolve. It is said, I've heard this last year or almost a year ago, that if this is a channeler, and that if we all human beings on planet Earth have the invitation to move along and to ascend and do the inner work. And if we do not do it, or we just continue to distract ourselves or self sabotage and keep lying to ourselves, next time we will be in a 3D environment. It could take a little bit of more struggle, and it could be a little bit more hard than this opportunity that we're having right now. So, anyway, Green Tara, Supreme Protection. You are protected. Cards are being cut. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. About. Legend has it that Avalokitesvara, the personification of perfect compassion, was looking down on the earth one day and cried tears when he witnessed all the suffering in the world. When the tears hit the earth, a lotus formed, from which Tara, the goddess of compassion and light, was born. She has many forms based on different colors, and we have chosen green in this oracle because she brings a light of protection and safety with her. Always compassionate and loving, she helps us move into a new state of being and doing. Extended message. You are safe. Protection is all around you. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set out for you. Cords are being cut between you and your past so that you can feel energetically clear and aware. Don't worry about recalling fearful experiences. They aren't going to be recreated now. Just acknowledge them and leave them behind so you can step into a space of spiritual and personal freedom. Green Tara has placed a force field of complete love and acceptance around you. She is here to tell you that you no longer need to build up walls around your heart and that it's safe to trust what you feel and who is in your life today. Wow, so that is a nice confirmation for me. So, all right. Well, it was a pleasure, brothers and sisters. You have my information right there. Anyone who wants an oracle reading, Akashic reading, or healing with their Arcturians, Pleiadians, please do not hesitate. My number is right there. And I'm in Mexico, but we'll definitely do it online. Unless you travel here to Mexico or you're already here living, I'm in Mexico City, you can contact me and we can do the healing in person as well. And I'll be doing my posts definitely much sooner than what I said last time. Well, only 4 days passed. But yeah, 2025 is a great year for many of us. We just need to own it and do it. All right. Namaste, Inlakech, Tat Sat, brothers and sisters. Take care. Also, I'm going to put a link right there to my PayPal so you can send any donations. Would love to be living from my sessions, living from this being a spiritual entrepreneur and living from my healing sessions. Do not want to work in the matrix. I've been doing that for many years, and it's time for me to step up to a new level. So any donations that can move me or exit me out of the matrix working, that would be awesome. Of course, we can do a valid exchange. Let's say, hey, Iram Shihan, I don't know, here's $500 or $1,000. I want if you can give a healing to 10 people um, of my family. Sure, we will definitely do that. All right. Just an example. Take care, you guys. Blessings. Namaste, Lakesh, Tat Sat. Love you much with my threefold flame, and I cover you with all the love, golden light around you for you and your beautiful family. Take care. Blessings. Namaste, Lakesh, Tat Sat. Ciao.